is the International Scientific Instruments PS2 coding unit. I have it hooked up to argon gas, and it comes with a 3 cubic feet per minute vacuum pump. But be aware that oil will be drained from that pump prior to shipping. So I've got it hooked up right now. I have my gauge set on here just as a reference. We're at 16 millitorr inside the chamber, and you can see here on the meter that we're about that. It's showing about 20. And over here on our controls, we have the argon leak valve, which is shut. We have our current adjust here, and then our different control settings here. This is our timer. So it shows off, which it's currently in pump. Now, this does have a connection on the rear for a pump that originally came with the unit. The pump that's the external pump that's on here now is not the original, and so it does not have a mating plug. It's a separate 115 outlet plug. So essentially, this is a good just turn on, but it doesn't start the pump going. So at this point, I can go to set HT, and this is for initial setup of your current. So I'm going to increase the current all the way to the max setting at this point. And then I'm going to slowly increase my argon leak current, and when I do that, plasma should appear. And our current should increase accordingly. So I have a piece of copper up in the top there just to give us a target to work with. And as you can see, we are getting our plasma creation up between the top anode and cathode. So sputtering is taking place at this time, and we're operating at around 9,800 millitorr. And here you can see at our pump we're about 60. And then so you can adjust your current up and down via the controls, or increase your argon, and then so forth and so on. With a proper target, we shouldn't get this arcing that's occurring because it's not the proper piece in there. Does not include a target, does include the pump though. So if I go over here now and go to timer, you can see that the plasma has gone away. We've gone to an off state, and the timer I have set very low, so I'm in timer, but you can adjust this up to 4.5 minutes. Push the button, turns on the current, and begins the countdown. And then when it's done, automatically shuts off. On the rear, here's your gas input, your vacuum connection. This hose will come with the system, and this truck does have water capabilities for filling, and that's really basically all the connections we have on the rear. Power cord is here. There are 2 fuses on the side here, main power fuse and a high voltage fuse.